This is exactly what I was aiming for. I wanna be an interior designer when I grow up.
This guy is Lauro Dominici. After 15 years, he decided to quit his full-time job to become, at age of 35, an interior design student. Around the same time, he opened his channel and he currently surpassed 10,000 subscribers with just 9 videos. How the heck did it? Yeah, about this. Unfortunately, some days ago, I hit completely with my mirror random column in a parking lot. So yeah, if you want to help me, buy me a coffee, link below. Good morning! Let's start talking about why we are here together, what you were doing this morning, and also about the things that are a little bit behind the scene about your channel and your content on social media.
Today we are at Salone del Mobile 2024 because since I started studying interior design, what a better moment of the year to enjoy the beauty of the Italian design. So the idea was coming here, looking what the Italian designer, the Italian beauty is giving to us.
For sure.
And making a video, because the thing is, all over the world there are thousands of people, they have no idea what Italian design is about. But it was challenging, so I needed an extra help. And even if I typically record all my video by myself, I said, I remember there was a guy that reached out to me a few months back.
Yeah, it's true.
Giving me 100% availability to record any video free of charge, which is very important.
For sure.
And that's what happened.
Yeah, Laura was really kind to mention that part. But as I told you at the beginning of this video, my curiosity to know more about his story was worth it. But before going on with this interview, just to give you a bit of context, I've met Lauro through the community built in the mass YouTube course from Matt Davella. I distinctly remember that on the community tab there was one of your video, and I think that was the makeover about your studio. And I saw the video and I was blown away for a couple of reasons. First of all, because I'm a filmmaker, so seeing a video so well made was incredible. And so after watching the video, I tried to reach you to know a little bit better about what was your past, because I was 100% sure that you were a filmmaker in the past. If you can, let's share a little bit of your story before YouTube, actually.
So my background, it's not related to video making. Actually, it's completely the opposite. Since I have a diploma at a mechanical school, I started as a factory worker, so assembling physically machines. Then, without spending 2 hours to talk about, the path that I've been through, I ended up my career 15 years later, almost, as sales manager, vice president of sales for a company in Canada. I lived 5 years in the United States, 2 years in Canada, and I never did anything related to filmmaking, graphic design, audio, scripting, or anything like that. Yeah. But I always had this passion. I've been always, a huge consumer of YouTube, watching, every kind of video of the main YouTubers like Matt Davella, sure. Peter McKinnon, Mattia Yapoya, but every kind of style, not necessarily in the video making niche. So I start buying tools. I bought my first camera, I bought my first microphone and so on, and I started playing around. But it was just a hobby.
You told me that you enrolled in a full-time filmmaker. It's correct.
I was not full-time filmmaker. I just bought a little section of full-time filmmaker related to Final Cut editing.
So nothing related to filmmaker.
No.
Yeah, and I'm stressed about this topic because again, I will for sure link the entire channel, and if you watch any of his video, it's amazing the quality and the storytelling. And I think that when you combine these two aspects, the technical part and the story part, you can create an amazing video. And for sure, I think that even though we chat about the fact that views are not the only important things about YouTube, I think that you have a pretty successful channel. And I believe that views are
just a confirmation that your videos are actually good.
But I was wrong, and that expression is the confirmation that the success of Lauro's videos is behind another reason. During this talk, I've for example learned that the preparation behind his content is one of the key elements, but I'd like that you hear this directly from him.
So, every time I shoot a video, probably actually for sure the most important part is knowing in advance what is going to happen. And Salone del Mobile is the perfect example. I've never been here before and I didn't know what to expect. So I came here one day in advance and I spent a full day scouting the location, checking stand by stand, booth by booth, interviewing people, and I was about to give up yesterday. It's very different to my style. I spend a lot of time in deciding which shot I like, which angle. I do it more than once. Instead, here is live. You have to do it live. Yeah. There are people crossing you and your camera. Yeah. You have to do it more than once. The lights are flickering. You have to change the... It's a mess. But spending one full day, I realized that I didn't want to pick too many things, but just want to focus on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stands, choosing only the one that moved something inside myself.
Yeah. The most amazing part about this morning for sure was exactly that, was the fact that you was stepping in some showroom and you knew already what you want to shoot.
Ok, da dove iniziamo?
Puoi utilizzare magari anche lui sfocato e poi scopri il primo
sul primo?
Sul primo.
Every images in this video that for sure we will see a little bit about in this video. And sorry guys for interrupting again, but while I was editing the video, Lauro has decided to erase his video that we shot together. Of course, I've asked him why he did it, and these are his original words. L'ho eliminato perché guardandolo e riguardandolo è più di un reel orizzontale che un vero video YouTube. Do you get it now how much he cares about this video?
I'm not here to make videos. It sounds weird, but for you guys.
Okay.
I'm making video first for myself. I want to enjoy my video. I want to be proud of my video, and I really hope you're gonna like them. But if you don't, I'm not gonna give up who I am to make you happy. I'm sorry for that, but that's the truth. And this morning is both meant nothing to me, and since I don't want to show to you anything that means nothing, I prefer to live and focus in what I really like, what I really love, but above all, what I really want to see more and more and more.
Will be the talk referring to Maria Norma conversation with.
It's fascinating that even though you don't think about views, you are getting views, okay? Because you're, again, for me, you're with nine videos right now. At the time of filming this video, at least, he has just 9 videos and you are at almost 10,000 subscribers. On my channel, you can find, I don't know, 50 videos. And I'm not either at 1,000 subscribers. So I think that this is something. And for me as a creator, it's interesting that you don't care so much. When we chatted the first time, I was thinking that you were pretty proud about your result. But as you told me, you're not. You care just about your content.
Yes, I care much more of the quality of my video, the story that I'm telling, rather than, oh man, I didn't get 10,000 views in this video, didn't get 20, 100, it's not viral, and I don't care. I don't care, but as far as I come back to my channel, and when I open one of my videos, I want to watch it again all the way to the end, I'm satisfied, and that's what makes me feel happy. And so far, I have to be honest, I'm very proud of all my videos.
I think that after all this experience, the most valuable things that I got from you is try to be as happy as possible.
Of course,
when you're doing these videos, because it's hard. It's a hard work. You are believing in your ideas. You don't know how a video will perform. So it's true that in order to keep going, also, and I'm saying also this for me, especially for me, you need to focus on. Am I happy about making this video or not? Because if you are thinking that way, you can go on.
Yes.
If you're thinking just about views, it's tricky, because if video get view, great. But if, as most of the time it happened, a video is not growing, you screw up basically.
Yes.
But if you're happy when you are making that video, you can go on.
Yes.
That's very, very, very cool. Where this passion for interior design comes from? Because you mentioned that you were doing another thing before. So
Yes.
I'm curious.
Yes, everything started during COVID, I guess.
Okay.
Well, let's make a step back. I always been looking for something. I knew that I was not meant to work for somebody else beside me somehow.
Okay. So you knew that part.
Yeah, I knew that I wanted to work for me, but I didn't know doing what.
Okay.
So COVID shows up, and my wife has an apartment in Rome, and we thought for a certain time to remodel it, to make some improvements. So
Okay.
I found an architect. I gave to him the responsibility to refurnish the apartment, to remodel the apartment also in the structural, from the structural standpoint. But while he was working, I was thinking, why have I hired an architect? Can I do it myself? Let me try. So the architect was working and I was paying the architect, but meanwhile, I was doing also my option.
Okay.
At a certain point, to the architect, I said, thank you so much
I'm
for
done.
what you've done, and you did an amazing job, but I wanna try myself.
Okay.
And I fell in love. I start looking around. I start learning 3D modeling. I start learning how to lit an apartment. I learned, how to use colors, to use texture, to use material, and I love this so much.
Okay.
So from that point, I said, this is exactly what I was looking for. This is exactly what I was aiming for. I wanna be an interior designer when I grow up.
Yeah.
And then I said, but Lauro, you're already grown up. Yeah, but that's a detail, because it's never too late to follow your passion.
That's another
So even though I was 35 years old, I was living in Canada, I had a full-time job, 9-to-5 job. I resigned, I found a school, and now I'm gonna...
You're a student, because
I
he
am a
is also
student. I am an interior design student at my first year. And if everything goes the right way, I will be graduating in 3 years.
Okay.
And in 3 years, maybe I will become a real interior designer, not just
Very, very cool.
a fake one.
And that's it, guys, for this amazing conversation with Lauro. I really hope that together with me you got some value from this video. Make sure to subscribe to the Lauro Dominici channel below, and if you want to know more from him, just drop a comment below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!